A man was working when the automatic door suddenly broke down. He checked it and saw a pallet was stuck in the door. The manager rushed over to keep the project moving, but when he found out it was just the door stuck, he told Max to go in and move the pallet, or he would dock a day's pay for the delay. Max had no choice but to crawl in. He barely nudged the pallet, and the door slammed shut unexpectedly.
No, 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 stop, no, no.
His co-workers rushed over to help when they heard the screams, but the manager stopped them because the room was filled with high-intensity radiation. Opening it recklessly would kill everyone. After the equipment finished running, the robot pulled Max out barely alive. He survived, but had been exposed to too much radiation. The company told him he only had 5 days left to live. Then the robot tossed him a bottle of pills to make his remaining days less miserable. What made it worse was the company boss learned about the accident, and instead of giving Max any compensation, he complained Max had messed up the sheets. To him, a worker's life meant nothing. Before leaving, he even told the manager to hurry up and get production back on track. Max saw all of this cold-hearted cruelty and swore he would make the boss pay dearly, but he didn't have much time left. Unless he went to Elysium and got treatment in an advanced medical pod, he wouldn't survive. At the end of the 21st century, Earth's population exploded. The environment was polluted and barely livable, so the rich chose to escape. They built a ring-shaped space station 20,000 kilometers above Earth. The climate was perfect, the air fresh. Robot servants worked 24/7, and every home had top-tier medical pods. Whether you were seriously injured or terminally ill, you could be fully healed. People on Earth wanted in badly, but tickets were outrageously expensive, so some terminally ill people had to sneak in, and that was Max's only way to survive. They found the biggest coyote in town. He could forge IDs and smuggle people onto the ships, but Max and his friends didn't have enough money, so Max asked Mora to let him pay later. Mora laughed at him and told him to get lost, but when he learned Max only had 5 days to live, his attitude changed instantly. He needed someone desperate for a dangerous mission. Kidnap a rich Elysium visitor on Earth, use a neural interface, extract the bank info from their brain, and copy it into Max's own head. If it worked, he'd get a free ticket. Max hesitated. Every rich person had robot guards. Kidnapping them was basically suicide, and he was so weak. Mora saw his worry and brought out an exoskeleton, connect it to Max's nervous system, and he'd be as strong as a robot. His friends tried to talk him out of it, but Max had no choice. He had one condition. They had to change the target to the boss of the robot company. As long as the money was there, Mora didn't care. Max got sent to the operating table. Seeing the exoskeleton fit him perfectly, he felt more powerful than ever. They geared up and set off. The boss had no idea he was under protection of 2 robots. Getting ready to return to Elysium, Max took the chance to launch a timed bomb at the ship.
Critical engine failure.